There is something quietly different about people who love animals. Not loud, not obvious, but deep. You often notice it before they speak, and animals notice it before anyone else. The stray that doesn't run, the anxious animal that slowly relaxes, the guarded eyes that soften without warning. Psychology explains this. Animal lovers feel emotions before they are spoken. They read what isn't said. They sense tension in a room. They notice discomfort others walk past. Animals do not communicate with words. They communicate with presence. And animal lovers understand this language. They know how to sit without demanding, how to stay without controlling, how to offer safety without trying to prove anything. In a world that rewards performance, animals offer something rare: connection without expectation. No judgment, no roles, no pretending. For animal lovers, this kind of connection feels safe because it is honest. There is no pressure to impress, no need to explain who they are, no requirement to be more, louder, or different. Psychology shows that animals respond to nervous systems, not personalities. They respond to calm regulation, to steady breathing, to emotional consistency. Animal lovers often carry this calm quietly, not because life was easy, but because they learned how to soften without disappearing. They learned how to be gentle without becoming weak. This is why animals stay close. They feel steadiness. They feel patience. They feel a system that is not threatening. Trust grows here, not through dominance, not through obedience, but through quiet reliability. Animal lovers rarely rush connection. They let it unfold, slowly, naturally, without force. This shapes how they move through life. They value presence over attention, depth over noise, meaning over validation. They don't need to be seen constantly. They need to be real. Animals reflect this back to them, without judgment, without expectation, without conditions. And in that reflection, something settles. For the first time, they are met exactly where they are.
Psychologically, this kind of bond does something powerful. It calms the nervous system. It lowers stress. It brings the mind back into the body. This is not escape. It is regulation. Animal lovers don't disconnect from the world. They reconnect to themselves. They don't form shallow attachments. When they bond deeply. They're loyal, protective, and intensely aware of vulnerability, especially vulnerability that cannot speak. Many animal lovers have felt misunderstood by people, not because they were wrong, but because they were different, too sensitive, too quiet, too affected by things others ignore. Animals never ask them to explain this. They don't demand justification. They don't question depth. They don't shame emotion. They simply stay. And that staying creates something rare, a connection untouched by ego, a form of love without control, a bond that doesn't need power to exist. Psychology calls this secure attachment. Love that does not cling, love that does not disappear, love that remains steady. Animals understand this instinctively. They live in the present moment. No past, no future, only now. And when animal lovers are with them, their thoughts finally slow down. Their breathing softens. Their body remembers safety. This is why animal lovers are deeply affected by suffering, especially silent suffering, especially pain that goes unnoticed. Psychology calls this moral sensitivity. Others may call it too much, too emotional, too soft, too intense. but animals recognize it instantly. They move closer. They trust faster. They rest more deeply. Animal lovers don't love animals because they are lonely. They love animals because they understand what love feels like when nothing is demanded in return. No performance, no transaction, no conditions. Psychology tells us this: people who love animals carry a nervous system tuned to gentleness, a heart shaped by empathy, and a strength that does not need to be loud. In a world addicted to power, to dominance, to control, they choose connection. And that quiet choice says everything.
There is a reason animals remember certain people. Not because of food, not because of commands, but because of how they were made to feel. Safe, seen, unrushed. Animal lovers leave this impression without trying. They don't enter a space loudly. They arrive gently, and that gentleness changes the air around them. Psychology shows that animals mirror emotional states. When they sense calm, they relax. When they sense patience, they trust. When they sense presence, they stay. This is why animals often choose them, not out of habit, but out of recognition. Animal lovers understand something most people forget. Connection is not built through force. It is built through consistency. Through showing up the same way, again and again, without needing control. This kind of presence creates memory, not in the mind, but in the nervous system. Animals remember how safety feels, and animal lovers offer that feeling. They don't rush moments, they allow them. They understand that stillness is not empty, it is full of information. This is why animals settle near them, why they sleep more deeply, why they return even when they are free to leave. Psychology calls this emotional containment, the ability to hold space without absorbing fear, without reacting to tension. It is a quiet skill, often learned through hardship, often unnoticed by the world, but animals notice. Animal lovers carry this presence into life itself, into how they love, how they speak, how they care. They are not drawn to chaos, they are drawn to sincerity.